Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we will talk about implementing health protocols in the midst of pandemic. People are starting to abandon the habit of wearing masks and keeping their distance amid the pandemic that has been going on for nearly 9 months. It's okay to ignore the health protocols. The answer is absolutely no. We should keeping obeying the health protocol because the pandemic is not over yet. In the early pandemic, most of people are disciplined in obeying the health protocols such as wearing masks, washing hands, and keeping a distance. These days, there is a pandemic fatigue where people are tired of being researched for months in this pandemic. However, this phenomenon cannot be a reason for us to ignore the health protocols. It is because there is not cure yet which to combat the factory of the coronavirus. Most important thing that we can do is stick to health protocols so that we can break the chain of virus spread. Therefore, we need to continue to protect ourselves from exposure to the virus for the good of ourselves and others. To overcome fatigue in the midst of a pandemic, we can try to keep in touch with the people close to us so that we do not feel bored. We should remember that everyone can be exposed to virus and vaccines still cannot be asked. So, it's important to always implement health protocols, especially when there is a urgent matter that requires us to leave house. Guidelines for corona prevention health protocols. Step 1. Keep your hands clean. Clean hands with hand washing liquid or hand sanitizer. If the surface to the hands does not look dirty, however, if your hands are dirty, cleaning them as soap and running water. How to wash it must also be in accordance with existing standards, namely covering the inside back between and the tips of the fingers. Step 2. Do not touch your face. If your hands are not clean, as much as possible avoid touching your face, especially your eyes, nose, and mouth. Why? Our hands can have a virus that is obtained from the activities we do. If these dirty hands are used to touch the face, especially in the parts previously mentioned, the virus can easily enter the body. Step 3. Practice choking and sneezing etiquette. When we cough or sneeze, the body will remove the virus from the body. If the virus hits and is exposed to other people, then other people can be infected the virus that come from our bodies. Regardless of whether we have the coronavirus or not, the ethics of choking and sneezing must still be applied. The trick: cover the mouth and nose using the upper inner arm. This part is considered safe or cover the mouth and nose optimally. Besides that, the inner upper arm is not used to touch the face, so it's relatively safe. Apart from the arms, you can also convert the mouth and nose using a tissue cloth which afterwards must be immediately thrown the trash. Step 4. Keep distance. To avoid person-to-person exposure to the virus, we must always maintain a distance from other people of at least 1 meters. Step 6. Maintain health. While you are indoors or doing activities outside the home, ensure that your physical health is maintained by sunbathing in the morning sun for a few minutes, eating a balanced nutritious diet, and doing light exercise. Adequate rest is also needed in an effort to maintain health during this pandemic.